Hello, everybody. Today I decided to make a 2020 battleground map for the election. The election is approaching quite rapidly, kind of shocking. I mean, I guess time is really flying by. Um, Originally, I had this map more favorable to Trump. I'm just going to start filling it out now, no time to waste. But originally, I had this map pretty favorable to Trump, and I think the election has narrowed up a lot more. I think Oregon is not going to be likely Democrat. I think it'll be safe Democrat and a lot of the Northeast will not even be very close at all. Forgot to fill out Alaska and Nebraska. Um, Democrats will take all the normal safe states. Now, Democrats have a 182 electoral vote to the Republicans' 125 electoral vote advantage, but I think that the Republicans will do better in these closer states. I do think Maine the Maine second district will get closer than 2016. Trump hasn't really visited Maine at all, and I think that's kind of going to backfire, but I don't think it'll be too bad. I think I'm going to fill out the Democrat likely states first, and Maine at large will be the first likely Democrat state. That state was a bit closer in 2016, but like I said, Trump really has not visited it much at all, and I just I don't really see it being very close. And New Mexico, Colorado, and Virginia, I think those will all go likely to the Democrats. Colorado and Virginia could be safe, but right now I'm just going to say that they're likely. I think they'll be within 10 points, but not very close to going Republican. Now, on to the likely Republican states. I think Texas, Iowa, Ohio will all be likely Republican. Texas, it'll be closer than 2016, I think. Maybe go to the Republicans by 6 or 7, but I don't really see Texas being very narrow at all. It'll probably be called pretty quickly. Same thing with Iowa and Ohio. Ohio could surprise everyone and go safe to Trump by 10 points or more. Um, Trump has outperformed, and the Republicans have outperformed what everyone has said in Ohio consistently. But right now, I'm just going to play it safe and say Ohio's going to go likely to Trump, maybe by 8 or 9 points. It's probably going to be quite a wide margin. Trump will win it by. Um, I think that's it for all the likely states. I'll do the Democrat lean states next. I think Nevada will lean, and New Hampshire will lean to the Democrats. Uh, he's visited Nevada a lot. Right now, I don't see enough data to say that Trump will flip it or make it very narrow, but he could go after it, especially if Trump really is looking good in the Rust Belt. If he's secured his Rust Belt states and he wants to expand his electoral margin, he would probably go to states like Nevada, New Hampshire, Maine. Right now, I think his strategy is he's just trying to shore up the margins in the Sun Belt and in the Midwest. Um, Now I'll do the Republican lean states. I think North Carolina, Georgia, those will lean to the Trump. Joe Biden really hasn't made much of a play for any of these states, and that includes Florida too. Forgot about that one. Republican ground game in Florida, and really everywhere in the Sun Belt is just outperforming the Democrats. I really don't see Florida being that close. I think the Cuban vote is gonna really come out for Trump. I don't know if he'll win it. Maybe he will, but I think he'll do a lot better in Miami-Dade than last time, and that might make up for losing votes in Jacksonville. If Jacksonville does go Democrat, it might. It did in the midterms. And North Carolina and Georgia, they've been reliably Republican. Joe hasn't really made much of a play for any of these three states, meaning I think Trump will take them. Now, Nebraska 2nd District. This is the last call that is in a battleground state. I think Nebraska 2nd District is currently leaning to the Republicans. I don't really see enough data that says Democrats are really going after it. Trump needs to win it. If he was losing it, that would be a big issue for him, and he would really be targeting it. I think he's probably up in the insider polling on the Democrat side and the Republican side, and I think he's doing very well in Nebraska's 2nd district. Now, let's go on to these battleground states. We've got 5 states left. I think Arizona is going to be quite a battleground. It's like the one state in the Sun Belt that Biden really has a good shot at winning. Um, or out of the competitive states in the Sun Belt, I think it's the one state that's going to be close. It's going to go down to the wire. I really don't know who will win this state. I'm leaning towards Trump because it has the Republican roots, but I think it's pretty much a solid battleground right now. Joe Biden's been campaigning in it with the what's left of the McCain family, and he's been trying for it. Trump's been targeting Arizona, trying to shore up his margins in Arizona, and that's been quite a battleground. Um, I'll do Pennsylvania last. Minnesota, I think that's quite a battleground. Um, all these northeastern Democrats, the Democratic mayors in northeastern Minnesota from the Iron Range endorsed Donald Trump. That's going to help them there, but there might be suburban trends saying that it's going to go to the suburbs are going to do better for the Democrats. So we'll really have to see what happens in that state right now. I'm pretty undecided. I'm going to leave that as a battleground. Yeah, that's basically all of the Rust Belt's a battleground. That would include Wisconsin too. The Kenosha riots are going to help Trump. Neither campaign. I haven't seen many huge rallies by Trump there. I think he's going to keep targeting it. Joe's been targeting it. He's gone there a lot, and Trump will go there a lot. I mean, it's all these battleground states that both campaigns are really heavily targeting and heavily campaigning in. And next we'll go to Michigan. Once again, it's like all these states are basically the same situation. Not really decide. I can't really decide who's going to win here right now. I think it'll be uh, very close, and I think everyone's got to turn out to vote for. And wherever you are, you got to turn out to vote. And I think the last one we're going to do is Pennsylvania. I think Pennsylvania is going to be the tipping point state. Whoever wins Pennsylvania is most likely going to win the presidency. Pennsylvania is the most targeted state by both campaigns. They've been spending the most money in it. They've been visiting it the most. Joe has been basically living in Pennsylvania, doing TV interviews with local media. Trump's been holding rallies there. I think he'll keep holding rallies there. That's really it for the battleground map. Uh, Trump is in the lead, 249 to Joe Biden's 222. I think these are all the solid Democrat and Republican states, and the rest of these are basically pure toss ups. So that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching.